take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Later it comes later, dear, for many of us. Promise you that we learn through the wrongs, and even the rough can be sweet. Just close your eyes and know beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. It's gonna take some time to get there. I don't care. I'm in for the fight. It's gonna take some time, but I know that beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
You said, let me tell you everything I've seen, the friends I've made, and then you tell me how you've been. Look a little closer, it's been quite some time. You gotta let me know if I'm out of line. But there's some words that I just wanna hear you say, to put it all straight before this night turns into day, and then I'm on my way. Yeah. Yes, I'm on my way. A bit naive and so eager to please. You know I played for love, but it got me on my knees. Now's the time to reap what I've sown. Your words echoing in every single bone. Underwater, so far out at sea, there's no cure for what you're telling me, and soon I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. This pain is not of the ordinary.
It's been a very nice day. I feel so productive, but in a nice, easeful way where I wasn't pushing myself or stressing out about what I wanted to get done. I just really went with the flow of what I was feeling like. And I really prefer that so much to starting the day off with this laundry list of things that I feel like I should get done. The word should comes with a lot of judgment because we believe that we should be doing all of these things, but why? Why should we be doing this? Who said we had to do that? Who are we really, doing this for? Is it really for us? Is it to please other people? Is it to play out some story that we have ingrained in us, that we should be doing all of these things, but perhaps they don't resonate or are not in alignment with who you really are or what you need today. And so there are certain days when I feel like I just got to send all of those shoulds out of the windows and take a day where I start my day off differently. Today was definitely a day where, because I've been in a habit recently where I haven't really been on a morning routine, like a consistent morning routine, that involved setting my intentions for the day and really slowing down and, breathing and listening and asking myself what I really felt like doing on a given day, what my body needed, what my mind needed, what my soul needed. I have been living a little bit more in this masculine productivity energy where I've woken up and my brain hasn't been super focused and I've just been sort of bombarded with a bunch of these shoulds, and this list of things in my brain telling me you should do this, you should do that, you should do that today in order to get things done. I think there are some days when you are in the right energy to tackle those things. I'm not a very businessy minded, structured, regimental type of person. I don't really do well with a schedule, but there are certain days when that does work for me. I had a day last Friday, I think, where I woke up and I was like, I feel so mentally together today. I feel so just confident I know exactly what I need to do and where my energy needs to go today. And I zipped through it and I got so much done and I felt productive and good about it all. And then today I was feeling really unfocused. This morning I sat down and I wrote just some intentions for the day. And I took a minute to think through what I wanted my day to look like. And I just sort of let my mind show me what my day should look like. This is a really good exercise I recommend if you constantly feel like you're just scrambling in your day-to-day life and you're like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and you're just scrambling all around and feeling sort of unmoored and unfocused but always everything you do isn't enough. I get like that a lot of the time where I'll just be like, I have to do so many things and it's overwhelming. And no matter what I do, it's never going to feel like I've done enough or accomplished what I wanted to in a day. I'm so thankful on days when I do have the presence of mind to do something in the morning, take the time. I dropped Riker off at school and then I came home and I sat down and I had tea and I took the time to journal out my intentions for the day and visualize how I wanted the day to go. And what became clear to me when I sat down and closed my eyes and thought okay, what would a great day be like today? What do you need? What would be nice today? I saw myself taking a break from endlessly trying to produce and from trying to check things off a checklist and just focusing on getting my life in order, as in getting my space in order, straightening things out and cleaning some things so that my environment could be tidy and put together and feel organized and clean and easy so that my brain could get into that space of feeling put together and easeful and organized. And just that image of having this clean mind that's not full of clutter. I knew that's what I needed in order to get back into the right mindset from where I have been kind of hanging out the last 2 weeks. It is really amazing when you just sort of quiet your mind and just ask yourself what you need, because I saw cleaning and straightening and just dancing and having music on, and just a really easy day at home where I was just taking care to refresh my space. I feel so good now that I've kind of gone through a lot of my house and taken care of a lot of these tiny tasks that kind of tend to build up for me. Like, I can know that I have to do this one little thing, and yet it can take me weeks to do it. I don't know, like, I can't tell you why. I am often in my mind, in my brain, and like stuck up here. And so when I'm stuck up here so much and I think and I overthink and I am daydreaming and thinking about really big picture stuff, because that's just the type of brain that I have, and like planning for all the things I want to do and like my grand scheme for life. Sometimes it's really hard to like see the tiny little things in front of me that need to get done like on a daily basis. And so I can easily like skip over those things and not prioritize them and let it go on and on and on before I'll actually like make myself do it. So today was a really nice day to get a bunch of those little things done. I just had fun with it. Like, that was one of the best parts of the day, is just like getting a cute outfit on, feeling really like earthy and homey, running around without shoes on a lot of the day. I spent some time in my garden. I had a new flower to plant, and yeah, I love like walking around outside on the rocks in my bare feet because it's so grounding, and it reminds me of my childhood, because I spent a lot of time like that when I would visit my grandparents on the coast of Maine every summer. So that was a huge part of my childhood, was being like this little wild child running around on the cliffside on the rocky coast of Maine without shoes on. And so like that helps me get back in touch with this sort of like inner free spirit that sometimes I really have a hard time connecting to when I'm so focused on productivity and getting done all of these things on some imaginary checklist that I made up for myself of everything I should be doing in order to accomplish what I want to accomplish. It's definitely nice some days to just step back and say, do you need to do that? Who are you doing that for? Who said you had to do that? Who said you had to have such and such done by such and such a time? You know, like, most of my projects and the things I'm working on are not on a fixed schedule. It's just things that I'm trying to develop and do in my life. And I can take a day off in order to tidy and straighten the house and reset. My brain was 100% in need of a reset day, like today. And I feel really happy that I allowed myself that day, because it's hard to allow myself days off sometimes. It's just a great reminder to incorporate more of that practice into my daily life, where I, like I did this morning, sitting down and journaling out intentions and visualizing what today should, I use the word should again, journaling on my intentions and my feelings about what I needed for today in order to feed my soul and give my body and my mind and my soul what it needed. And when I asked myself and quietly listened for the answer, I saw this. And there's certain days where I may ignore that and be like, nope, Jenny, you have too much to do. You have to do this and this and this. You should do this. But today I listened. And I'm really glad that I did, because I think this reset is going to be incredibly helpful when I wake up tomorrow. It's a great thing to be able to tune into your inner voice and your intuition, and to, you know, feel those messages and be like, oh, okay, wow, I'm going to listen to this, because it felt right when I thought about it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching me do a little reset in my home. I am going to go to the local Italian market right by my house really quick and pick up a couple things for dinner. I have really been wanting to do a reset on my diet as well. So I will be probably talking about this in the near future. I'm really starting to feel led to change my diet in a couple different ways, but I really want to clean it up. Anyway, I just wanted to make a vlog today about this little reset in my home and the mindset that I adopted today. Just taking, this literally took me 10 minutes to do this morning. Anyway, you can like and subscribe and all of that jazz, and I will see you again in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.